Use the IP or IP link commands to list your network interfaces. Note the name of the interface you want to configure. As you see in the output, my network interface name is nmcli. Before making changes, it's a good practice to back up the existing configuration. Netplan configurations use the YAML format. Open the configuration file using a text editor like Nano. Modify the file to look something like this. Adjust values according to your network. Replace the network interface name, IP address, gateway, and DNS with your own. Press Ctrl-O and hit Enter, followed by Ctrl-X to save the file and close it. Please be mindful that Netplan uses YAML, yet another markup language, for its configuration syntax, and YAML is highly sensitive to whitespace and indentation. Incorrect indentation can lead to errors or misconfigurations. Before applying any changes, always validate the configuration using this command. This command allows you to test the configuration, and if there's an error, it will revert to the previous working configuration after a timeout. After saving and validating the configuration file, apply the configuration with this command. Use IP or IP address show dev nmcli, replace nmcli with your interface name, to verify that the IP address has been set correctly. If needed, you can restart the networking service to ensure the changes take effect. And that's it. You've set a static IP address for your Ubuntu 22.04 LTS machine via the command line. Specific server configurations will have Network Manager or nmcli installed by default. If it's not present for any reason and you wish to use it, you can install it using these commands. After installing, you can use the nmcli tool to manage your network connections now. First, identify the name of the connection you want to modify. As you can see, my network connection name is Wired Connection 1. Use the nmcli modify command to set the static IP, gateway, and DNS. Replace your connection name, your IP address, your gateway, and your DNS with the appropriate values. To apply the changes, you'll need to bring the connection down and then back up. Use the IPA command or nmcli icon show your connection name to verify the IP address and settings.
Wake me up when the sun goes down. Sleepless nights, you wake me up when the sun goes down. I can't help it, baby, not myself when the sun goes down. I can't, baby.
This will show you long list of details of the given network connection. If you want to filter out the IP address from the output, use the grep command. Similarly, to show the gateway in DNS, run this command. If you find nmcli more intuitive and easier to use, it's a great choice for managing network settings on your Ubuntu system, regardless of whether it's a desktop or server edition.
In the night, you wake me up when the sun goes down.
Depending on your Ubuntu installation, nmtui might not be installed by default. You can install it using the following command.
Wake me up when the sun goes down. I can't help it, baby, not myself when the sun goes down. I can't, baby.
To launch nmtui, simply type this command. Use the arrow keys to navigate and the Enter key to make selections. Highlight the Edit a Connection option and press Enter. From the list of connections, use arrow keys to highlight the connection for which you want to set a static IP, then press Tab key to choose Edit and press Enter. Navigate to the IPv4 configuration section. Change the automatic option, which indicates DHCP, to manual using the arrow keys and spacebar. Press Enter to add a new address. Here, input the desired static IP and subnet mask. Set the gateway in the gateway field.
When the sun goes down, I can't help it, baby, not myself when the sun goes down.
In the DNS servers section, input your desired DNS servers. After filling in all the details, navigate to the OK option at the bottom and press Enter. Finally, navigate to Back and then Quit to exit nmtui. To apply the changes, you might need to restart the Network Manager service. And that's it. You've now configured a static IP address on your Ubuntu machine using nmtui. Finally, verify IP address using IPA command. Click on the System menu at the top right corner of your screen, where the battery, network, and audio settings are. Choose Settings from the drop-down. You will see a list of available network interfaces like wired or wireless on the right. Click on the gear icon next to the network connection that you want to configure. Go to the IPv4 tab. Change the IPv4 method from automatic DHCP to manual. Then enter the desired static IP address, appropriate netmask, and gateway. For DNS, you can use the DNS servers provided by your ISP, or use public DNS servers like Google's. After configuring the details, click on the Apply button at the top right corner. It might be necessary to disconnect and reconnect to the network for changes to take effect. If it's a wired connection, unplug and plug it back in. For a wireless connection, turn off the Wi-Fi and turn it back on. That's it. You've now assigned a static IP address to your Ubuntu machine using the graphical user interface.